Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to discuss another LeetCode problem of the day, which is shortest palindrome, right? So in this question, we are given a string s and we want to convert the string s into a palindrome, right? By adding characters in front of it. Okay, so we have to return the shortest palindrome possible, right? So we have to add the shortest possible characters in front of it, right? So by performing this transform. Okay, so let us see one example. So let us say I'm having a string s. This is our string. So this is not a palindrome, right? Because of this character, right? So if I add another a here, it matches this. So entire string is palindrome. Entire string is palindrome. Right. So here this substring is palindrome. Here I am having this substring as palindrome. Right. And this A is causing us problem. This A is causing us problem. Right. So if I add another A here, I would be getting my answer, right? Let us say I am having a B here. So these two characters are causing me a problem. Right. So I have to add B A. I have to add a B A. Right. I have to add in reverse fashion. In a reverse fashion. Right. So how you can approach the problem? How you can approach the problem? You can approach the problem, right? So what is the brute force, right? What is the brute force that you can think of, right? So for that, what is the range of our answer length see answer means the length. So here our answer is 8. Answer is 1, right? Here our answer is 1 and length of the string is 8, right? So what is the possible range of our answer? So it can be 0 to n minus 1. Right. If I add 0 characters, that means string is already palindrome. If I add n minus 1 characters, right? So which means there is no palindromic substring, right? So let us say if I am having a string as a b c d, right? So I have to add n minus character, that is d c b. I have to add in front of this. I have to add 3 characters to make it palindrome, right? So this is the range of our answer. So this is the possible values in which our answer can be. Right. So how you can approach, right? So as you can see, the answer range is 0 to n minus 1, right? So what we can do is we can iterate from 0 to n minus 1 or from 0 to n, right? Or n minus 1, right? So right. So this is we are looping, right, for our answer. And if we are building a string t, right? So let us say this is my string and this s is our original string. Now I'm building a string v. So what is v? So let us say v is pick I characters from back of s, right? So let us say for 0 I equal to 1, I am picking one character from back of s, right? For I equal to 0, I am picking 0 character from back of s, right? So I'm inserting it on the front, I'm inserting this v into onto the front, and I'm building this new string. Now if I'm checking that if this t is palindrome or not, if I'm writing a function is palindrome for t, if it is true, then I simply return I, because I got my answer. I want minimum possible insertions. So these are the insertions, right? So what is the time complexity? Time complexity for this solution would be, let us just would be order of n square. So let us just prove this. How we can prove this? For the first iteration, I am checking for the n length palindrome. I'm iterating up to n times, right? The second, I am iterating up to n minus 1. For third, I am iterating up to n minus 2. I'm iterating up to 1, right? N equal to 1. So what is the how we can write? So we can write this n plus 1 by 2, right? And which is equal to order of n square. Or you can directly see this takes order of n time. This outer for loop takes order of n time. So what is the time complexity? It is order of n into n, right? So this is how you can build your brute force, right? Build your brute force. So how you can optimize this? So this would definitely give me a time limit exit because my constraints are too large, right? So how you can build this? How you can build, or you can optimize to order of n or n log n, right? Also that passes our constraints, right? So let us take one example, the similar example. Let us say I'm having this string, right? So as you saw, this last a, or let us say I'm having, instead of a, I'm having k, right? I'm having k. So this last k is causing me problem because this string is a sub. This string is a palindrome. So I want to find the longest palindrome in my string s. I want to find the longest palindrome in my string s. If I found, simply do n minus l. So this is nothing but l. the length, right? So this would definitely give me our answer. This is our answer. This is our answer, right? This is the total length is n. Total length is n. And if I subtract the longest possible palindrome, so that would definitely give me my answer, right? So let us say if I am having b, right, and I am having another a. So these three characters are causing me problems. So I have to insert. I have to insert a, b, k. I have to insert in the front, right? So this is how I can solve a problem. Now the problem boils down. Problem boils down to find largest palindrome in S, right? I have to find a substring which is a palindrome and which is also largest, right? Which is also largest. So how you can do that? How you can do that? So for that, let us say what is the meaning of palindrome? Palindrome means, let us say what is palindrome for this string, right? So let us say I'm having another k here, right? I'm having another k here. What is palindrome? So if I reverse this, and if I check the occurrence of the string is repeated, the occurrence of string this is repeated, which means this is a palindrome, right? When I reverse a string and it matches with the original string, that means it is a palindrome. So let us say I take this as a substring and this is also my substring. If I reverse them and both the values matches, both the string matches, which means it is a palindrome, right? So I want to find such longest prefix, or you can mark it as prefix. This is a prefix and this is a suffix. I am For suffix I'm iterating from back side, and for prefix I'm iterating from the front side. So I can say this is a suffix. What I want. This implies find longest prefix which equals longest suffix. And what is this? What is this? Whenever you hear this term, longest prefix, longest suffix, right? And we have to match this. We have to match these patterns. We have to match this pattern. Let us say I'm separating this both the strings. I want to match this following patterns, right? Longest proper. You can say longest proper prefix, because I don't want the entire string. I don't want the entire string in my answer, right? I don't want my entire. So that's why I took proper prefix, right? So whenever you hear this term, this algorithm should come in your mind. Also, longest LPS, longest prefix substring. So this algorithm should come in our mind. LPS. So what is LPS? What is LPS? So let me just explain you what is LPS, or you can search it out. But for this scenario, I'm just explaining you. This LPS is nothing but a failure function. You can also say it as a failure function. Right, so what is this failure function? So for the string, let me just give you idea what is this, and we will also write an algorithm to find this. So let us say this is my string. I want to find the longest prefix. So in this case, or let us say I'm having this string. So in this case, I am having this double A. So this double A is getting repeated twice. This double A is getting repeated twice. So for this string, I am having AA as prefix, which is same as prefix, same as suffix, right? So this A occurs twice. So I want to find a substring which occurs more than once. Occurs more than once. I want to find that longest substring. Right. So this is nothing but the LPS algorithm. But for our scenario, if I am reversing this string and if I find our LPS, so what would be the LPS here? What would be the LPS here? I'm separating via this because I don't want that for all the palindromic substring, right? Our LPS should be greater than our length. So for that case, I have inserted a hashtag here. So for the string, what is the value of LPS? What is the value of, I just explained you, LPS is nothing but find the longest prefix which equals to longest suffix, right? Start from here. For prefix, start from here. And what is the value of longest prefix? So this value is our longest prefix, which matches our longest suffix. Right. Let us mark it as k. So this value is the longest prefix. You cannot find a prefix larger than this. So let us, if I had k here, so then I would have picked this, but I don't have that. But I don't have that. Right. So this is my, what is my LPS value? In this case, I'm having LPS value as 7. Now, if I subtract LPS, or let us say if I take this was my original string, this was my original string up to k, right, up to k. So if I find substring starting from LPS, so what is the substring starting from LPS? So it is k, k, right? So if I reverse this, so let us say if I had kb, so if I had kb, so what is the reversal? It is bk. Now if I append this to the original string, bk plus aacec. So this is our answer. This is our answer. I have to insert this. Right. So this is our answer. So this is palindrome. This is a palindrome. Right. So this is how, using LPS, and if I reverse the substring starting from LPS and appending on the original string S. So this is our answer. Right? This is our answer. What is the proof for this? Simple. It is a simple proof. I told you LPS is nothing but the longest prefix and the longest suffix which matches. So I am pattern matching this both the things. Right. I am matching this. And what is the why I took the reversal? Why I appended the reversal and why I inserted this hashtag, right? So as we know in palindrome, the if you scan from left to right and if you scan from right to left, both the value matches. So that's why I appended the reversal. And if the string, original string and the reversal matches, right, original substring and the reversal matches, so that means that substring is a palindrome, right. So in this case, I want to find the longest palindrome, I want to find the largest palindrome, find the largest palindrome, right? So which is the longest prefix, which is also a longest prefix. So this is my largest palindrome, which is my longest prefix as well as longest suffix. Correct. This is how we can find this, right? So this is a straightforward application. So what is our algorithm? Let us say I have written a LPS function which takes our original string, or you can say, firstly I'm just modifying our string, right? So what is our string? So our string is s plus hashtag, or this is something called separator, because I don't want both my reversal and original string to be combined. And let us say if all the values are a, so if the reversal is also a's, right? So if I combine both of them without any separator, so my LPS value maybe this, then may be a case that my LPS value would be greater than n, so I cannot find a substring there. So in that case, I have to separate it, because I don't want my prefix to be exceeded. Than the original string. So for that case, this is nothing but the separator, right? So I am building this string. I am appending my reversal and appending the original string, and I'm separating it and I'm assigning it to my str, or let us say I'm building a new string, right? Now I'm finding LPS. I am passing this str. So this LPS would give me a longest possible prefix, which matches the longest possible suffix, right? Which is nothing but the longest palindromic substring, right? So this gives me, let us say, length L. This is my length L. So this is the nothing but the length of the longest possible. This L means longest, or you can say the length of longest palindromic substring in S. In S, I mean, please be careful. It is S, right? So in S, I am finding the longest possible palindrome. So I would match it with the reversal. I am matching the original positions with the reversal characters. So if they are equal, that means this is a palindrome. This substring is a palindrome. So this is nothing but I'm doing. So let us just dry run that how you can find an LPS, right? So let us understand how you find the LPS. So let us say I'm having a string as a C E C. So for an instance, I'm having this string. I'm not taking the full string because it would be a very big example, right? So let us take this a string, right? Now I am reversing. As I told you, I would be reversing, and I am appending it with dollar. Correct. Now I'm building my LPS array. This is nothing but a LPS, right? So initially, see now, let us just try that. So this is nothing but a proper prefix. What is proper? Proper means so let us say I am having my string s equal to a. So for first character I am picking a, right? I'm scanning from left to right. So I am having a. I am having a. So if I don't pick a, if I don't, what is the suffix? I am having empty character, so that I have represented with dollar. Right? If I pick a, so that is not proper. I don't have to pick a character which is equal to s, right? So please don't pick a. Please don't pick a. This becomes proper. This becomes proper, right? For a single character. So what is the common values? Dollar are only common, so I don't have to pick that. So our answer is zero, right? Dollar is not considered, right? Dollar means nothing, empty array, right? So if I pick a, so what is the start? What is for prefix? What is the prefix? It is dollar and a. What is the suffix? It is dollar, and starting from this character is our suffix, right? If I pick a, so that won't make it proper, right? So similarly, what is the common character? I got a common character here. So our LPS value would be same. So what this one represents? So this one represents that one is the length of the longest prefix which matches with the longest suffix. This is the prefix and this is the suffix, right? This prefix matches with this suffix, right? So this is the length. This is the length, right? I hope you got it. I hope you got it. So if I pick AAC, what is the value of prefix and what is the value of suffix? So it is dollar A A A, right? Similarly, it is dollar C A C. I'm having a match. Am I having a match? No, I'm not having a match. So it is zero. Similarly for E, what is for E? What it is? A A C E, right? A A C E. So if I what is the value of prefix? Dollar A A A A A C, right? Similarly for suffix, it is dollar E C or C E C E, right? So A C E. So I am having a match. No, I'm not having a match. I'm not having a match. I am not having a match, right? So it is zero. For C, what is the for C? What I'm having, right? A A C E C. So for prefix, I'm having A C, right? A A C E, A A C A A C E, right? So these are the possible values for prefix, and for suffix, it is I'm having dollar. I would be just showing you this here, right? It is visible now, right? So for suffix, it is dollar C E C C E C, right? A C E C. So am I having a match? Am I having a match? See, I'm not having a match, right? Can you find it? No, I'm not finding it. So for value as C, I'm having it as zero. Right? Similarly, if you write it, so you will find it here one, and you would have two here. So if you build this array, so this would be your LPS array. You this would be your LPS array for this string. I'm not for this is not the LPS array for the previous example. This is the LPS for this example, right? So what does this two signifies? What does this two signifies? Right. So in this case, so this two signifies that in this string CEC, in this string, I am having length equal to 2 as the longest palindrome. As the longest palindrome. This is the longest palindrome. Or you can say longest proper prefix equals to longest proper suffix. You can say this because if you pick two, if you pick this character, so this two is getting repeated here, is getting repeated here, getting repeated here, right? It was getting repeated here. So LPS builds that AA is repeated twice, AA is repeated twice. And if I take this only string without any reversal, so this represents that the length of the longest palindrome is two. Length of the longest palindrome is two. Correct? So now let us just code it up. It is just a simple implementation, right? So before that, I would be just simply building a string first. Simply, I would be reversing a string, right? right? Now what I'm doing is I'm building a string str equal to s plus dollar plus uh, reverse. You can write any character. I mean, yeah, you can write hashtag as well, right? So this is my str. Now I'm calling LPS function. So find LPS for string s str, right? So this is our string str, right? So now if I get it, I'll assume that this is a black box, right? I'm getting a LPS value here. Now what I'm trying to do is string answer. So I am picking my the back starting from LPS value starting from L up to the last index. I'm picking the back or you can say the unnecessary part, right? So what is the value, right? So it is s dot substring starting from L right up to the end. So I'm picking the substring. Now I'm reversing because why I'm reversing because I want uh, the back character to be appended to the front in reverse fashion. So that's how I will build my palindrome, right? So I'm reversing this. And now what is my answer? So answer is equal to answer plus s. So this is how I build my new string, right? So return answer. So now only task left is to find LPS function. I have to write this function find LPS. So let me just write it over here. So int find LPS, right? So it takes a string as str, right? I have to now build LPS array, right? So I'm writing, or before that I'm taking the n, right? So str dot size, right? And now I'm building the LPS array, which is of size n, right? Now I'm starting from index equal to 1, right? So what is the length? Length means the length of the prefix, right? Which matches with the suffix, right? So initially for the index number 0, I'm or I equal to 0, I'm having length equal to 0. Now I'm moving to I equal to 1, right? So I equal to n. So this is how I'm traversing to the entire string, right? I'm traversing to the entire string. Now I will be checking if my or str of I equals to str of length. So if my matches, I got a match, and if I don't get a match, right? So there are two cases: if I get a match and if I don't get a match. So what would be the value of str of I should be equal to length plus 1, right? It should be length plus 1, correct? And I have incremented the length, and I will be incrementing my I. In this case, I will be, if I got a match, I will be simply moving my pointer to the next value, right? So this is how I can write this, right? Now if I don't get a match, so I will be doing LPS, or instead of this str, it should be LPS, right? Right. So if I don't get a match, what will the value of, or let us say if my value of length is negative, or value of length maybe, or it is greater or equal to, sorry, it should be whenever my length is positive, right? So what I can do, uh, length is equal to LPS of length minus 1, else it should be equal to I plus plus, right? So this is how I will return my LPS function, right? And I'm simply return LPS of n minus 1, correct? So I hope this should work. So let me just check once again. If my length is equal to, right. So my is positive. Okay, so yeah, this should work. This should work. Let us just compile. So as you can see, we got accepted. Now let us take a custom test case, right? Let us add a test case. It says my all the strings are equal. Another test case. This is the palindrome itself, right? So in this case, what will be the value of LCS? What is the value of LCS? LCS value is 5, right? And I'm just printing my LPS value. So for this instance, let me just iterate on the LPS, and I would be printing my LPS value just to confirm it. And I would be printing my L value. Right. So as I told you, if I take this AACEC in this example that we tried, and if we just took this value, so what was our LPS value? This was 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 2. The LPS value for this is this, and the LPS L equal to 7, right? What is 7? What is that is 7 determined? So it is the length of the longest possible palindrome in this longest possible palindromic substring. What is the longest palindromic substring length? So it is 7. So I am getting 7, right? I am getting 7. So as you can see, the LPS value is 4. What is the length of the palindrome? It is 4, right? Longest possible palindrome possible. So it is 4, right? For here, I am having length of palindrome is 5. So it is also palindrome. So it is 5. Correct? It is correct, right? So this is how this works. And let me just quickly comment this out. Let me just quickly submit this. So it should work. So as you can see, I've got my solution is accepted. Now, if you are not aware of this algorithms, right? KMP, right? LCA, LPS, sorry, LPS, right? And the Z algorithm is also there. But please study it out. Please study it out because these are used in very much problems, very much contests. The problems are the string matching and all these things, or operations on strings. So these problems are very much important. So this KMP and LPS are almost similar, right? So in this example, we find the longest prefix and longest suffix, right? Longest proper prefix, right? So that's all from my side. Thank you very much, guys.